There we go, Vinny. Nice and strong.
Oncologist? That's like cancer or something, isn't it?
Pretty sure.
That's rough. So he's telling the truth, huh? Once in his life, Dad wasn't handing me a load of bull. What's going on?
Oh, that was the doctor on the phone. It's true, Ralph's dying.
First me, now Dad. Only I was the lucky one. So he just rang here and told you on the phone, the doctor?
Yeah, it's cancer.
It's funny, isn't it? He lies to me all his life, and at one time, he needs me to believe him. I don't.
I wouldn't be too hard on yourself, mate. No offence, but like you said, your old man doesn't have a great track record in the honesty department.
Not this time, Stu. This time it's for real.
What are you doing here? What's going on? How dare you invade my home? Yes, run! Run all you like, but the police will find you!
What are you doing? What is your story?
Is anyone else home?
Brody's upstairs. Hello, are you going to tell me why you're creeping out the back of my house?
I'm in a bit of trouble.
What's happened?
I need somewhere to stay tonight.
Why?
Well, can't I just stay in one of the empty vans?
Not without telling me what's going on.
All right. I broke into Fisher's place.
What?
Break and enter. You've got to be kidding.
He was here when Mr. Fisher came home. No doubt about it. Positive identification.
Well, was anything stolen?
Nothing that we know of, but if Mr. Fisher didn't come in when he did, there would have been a lot more damage.
Well, what damage exactly?
Stuff pulled out of drawers, tossed around the room, personal things and photographs torn up.
Photographs of who?
What?
I just wondered.
I couldn't say, but Mr. Fisher said something about his late son Alan and a book that he'd written having some special meaning for this boy. You know anything about that?
Look, Seb and Fisher had a few run-ins at school. That's all that I know.
Well, it's a bit more serious now. So you have no idea where we might find him?
No, but I promise you're as eager to find him as you are.
Well, if you do, make sure you give us a call.
Sure. Thanks.
I wonder where he's gone.
Oh, he's probably halfway to the city by now, knowing him. At least I thought I knew him, but he's totally lost it this time.
Yeah.
You were quiet during all that?
Was I?
Yeah, unusually so. Is there something you want to tell me, mate?
Seems like he's not all there. I mean, maybe his mum dying caused some serious damage in the top paddock. Well, whatever it is, I just felt the need to get out. It's like I'd been violated or something. I couldn't even bring myself to tidy up.
Still, a lot worse things could happen to a bloke. Hello there.
Mr. Patterson, hi, how are you? That was actually really dumb thing to say, sorry.
No, not at all.
I only hope that my son realises how lucky he is to be married to such a sweet, sensitive girl. Please, you call me Ralph. I only wish I had a little bit more time to get to know you.
Hey, don't be talking like that. I mean, did you ring your doctor back? You know, what did the doctor say?
Oh, I told him, I said, I'm not going to the hospital to get treatment to buy a few extra weeks. No, I've got 6 months to go, and I'm going to use that time to get a few things done. My only regret is that I wasn't able to sort things out with Vinny.
Well, it doesn't have to be like that. Well, please don't leave us. I mean, you know, I think you should stay in town for a while.
I'm very sweet, dear, but no, I don't think Vinny wants me hanging around.
Well, I think he thinks a little differently about that now.
I only wish that were true. But, no, I've seen the hate in his face, and you know, I can't say that I necessarily blame him, but no, look, I'm going to be off. I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
Oh.
Come on, mate. Sorry. Move it. Evening, Don.
Hello, Jude. No?
My brother here's got something he wants to say to you, don't you, mate? Don't you, mate?
It's Seb. Something I have to tell you.
This is too weird.
I just can't believe that Fish is actually your granddad.
That's what Mum reckoned.
It's too weird.
He's telling me.
But why break into his house?
I was looking for proof.
What sort of proof?
I don't know. Photos, maybe.
Of Alan, your dad.
You've seen the photo on the back of the book. Do you reckon he looks like me? I mean, he doesn't really, does he? I just thought if I could get some photos and then maybe... It doesn't really matter anyway.
Well, if Fisher is your granddad, then he'll be able to sort this out with the cops.
Why would he? There's nothing to prove it. Thanks anyway. But I reckon I should just get away from here.
Whatever. But, don't forget that Dad checks the vans really early, so... I'll meet you at the beach down by the rock pool at about 7. Don't go till I've seen you, okay?
You don't have to help me.
So why'd you ask me to, then?
I like you. I've done for ages.
Same.
What if it is true? I don't believe any of this. I think it's just another example of Sebastian's precarious state of mind.
Well, what about his mother asking for you at the hospital?
And what really worries me is that very soon I'll be in London, the house will be empty. Well, what if he chooses to return? You know, Alf, perhaps Anna and Sebastian do genuinely believe that Alan is Sebastian's father. But the fact is, she was very heavily medicated before she died, and it's pretty obvious that Sebastian's got some fairly serious problems of his own. Oh, no. No, there is nothing in this that makes me think this story is anything but pure nonsense. Donald Fisher. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Who? What exactly did she say? Oh, I see. Yes, no, thanks for letting me know. Bye. Sally's located an old friend of Anna's, and she said that she's fairly certain that Sebastian's father was a young man called Alan.
Your dad came in this afternoon.
Did he?
Yeah, he said he's going to leave in the morning.
Oh, it's one less thing to worry about.
Now, I know you don't mean that. Why don't you go and talk to him? Hey, he's only got 6 months to leave.
I just can't help thinking he's using this whole thing to hold over me. Believe me, he is the master of manipulation.
Well, Vinny, why wouldn't he be genuine? Him having to face his... Look, you know, knowing that he hasn't got long to live, I think would change him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Sweetie.
What?
If you don't sort this out with your dad before he passes away, well, it's going to haunt you for the rest of your life. Now, Vinny, we're family, you know, and for better or for worse, he is too.